Hello there, my friends. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope you're all well and healthy. I've got a couple of books to go into the Etsy store today. They are already listed at my Etsy store, and I will put a link in the description box below so you can check them out. I haven't made journals and books journals in a really long time. And I just kind of got, you get a bee in your bonnet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You get a bee in your bonnet, and it's like nothing's going to satisfy the bee until you do what it says to do. And my inspiration said, hey, make a couple flow journals in addition to the painting that I'm doing right now. And if you guys have been here for any time at all, you know that I am crazy in love with Diane Antone, and I am doing all her tutorials. I'm learning to do watercolor, and I'm having a really delightful time. Had a really delightful time putting these flow journals together as well. So this one is called Pink Mandala and Mandala. I really do need to pronounce that correctly. It's a 5x7 hardcover journal. I made this out of a cereal box. Let's check out that spine, because the spine is looking like about 2.5 inches. I think that's what 2.5 inches. That's what these cereal boxes, these cracker boxes, had a 2.5-inch spine. You guys know how this works. We've got 4 signatures jam-packed full of things to create with. I'm really lucky, y'all. My friend Judy, hey Judy, how you doing, gave me a lot of her card making leftovers. Judy makes beautiful cards, so she was like brought a box over here and had all kinds of she calls them scraps. I call them love, like boxes of love. She bought boxes of love over here. So I've got a lot of Judy items in these books. Now let's talk about how you would use something like this. A book like this is meant to be beautiful, it's meant to be functional, it's meant to be fun, and it's meant to be easy to use. Each pocket is curated, so you can take out the things in a pocket and you're going to find items that go together. Because these are so curated and intricately placed in these pockets, I can't take everything out of the pockets. But if you've purchased before, then you know what goes in here. This one has some fabric. It has some little swatchy pieces like this with stars. I love those stars. Some words. It does have a little inspirational calendar in it like this. There are magazine images. Magazine images are so rich for all kinds of reasons. We can use magazine images for collage, for if we're doing like that journaling by fives thing, and you get to the point where you need a focal image. A lot of times a focal image it stops me in my tracks. It kind of baffles me. What sort of focal image should I choose? So, when we're trying to choose a focal image, a lot of times we start kind of dragging out magazines and, looking in our focal image folder. This is a compact, easy, speedy way to work on art. So if you're doing journaling by fives, if you're doing an art journal, if you're doing a junk journal, this could be your go-to spot for choosing things for that journal. And because everything is curated, everything goes together, it makes them very quick and easy to use. Let's suppose, like in the morning, you might need just an art start. You might need a jump off point. You might need a warm up before you get into your day. What are we going to do over coffee? Are we really going to look at Facebook? Or, are we going to watch the news? Oh my gosh. done do it. You know, do something inspirational, do something happy, do something fun, do something quick, do something easy. All you need here, my dear friends, is a glue stick. You have all of the elements to work with to put together a quick collage, a quick, maybe you're doing a bit of abstract art and you've got substrates in here. Each signature has at least 10 pages, double, so that's 20. And a lot of times I just couldn't stop. So you'll probably find more pages than that. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It has magazine images. It has cutouts, focal imagery, like I said. You'll find stickers in here. You'll find these gorgeous papers. I think Miss C made these, and I absolutely am in love with them. One of the sweetest things in the whole wide world is when somebody sends me their art to use in these books. I just think it's the grandest thing because, let's think about that. So they're sharing art with me to share with you. They know what happens when I get these things from them. Now I'm super, I'm thorough picky. I'll choose what I want, and then it's like I can pass along things to others. I love the way this pocket came together. Look at that. Look at this beautiful pink right here. This is a sticker with an old calendar on it. There's some imagery here. Y'all, this is a piece of sheet music that is held together by cellophane tape. And you can see how old this is because the tape has actually yellowed on the sheet music. So I just think that is just really, really, really spectacular and special and wonderful. I'm going to stick Miss Butterfly up there. I love the addition of a little bit of bling. So you've got a bit of bling, you've got things to create with, you've got things to look at, you've got things to read as you proceed through these books. You'll notice that I do use a lot of vintage text pages. This, guys, is 80-pound paper that came in a paper block, and I'm like crazy about it. It is so beautiful. Another piece that you can take out of the book and just put together. These books are $35. It's $10 to ship them to you. I'm sorry that I cannot ship overseas, but that involves going to the post office. As most of you know, I don't have a car, and going to the post office is a bit more of a bike ride than I can handle right now. We have some yarn for you to play with. This is a little yo-yo if you're familiar with any sewing. Now, Miss C made these. This is just a pocket of things for, let's suppose that you've just got a busy morning. By golly, you can take this pocket, slip it in your bag, and work on it during your lunch break, or as you are on the bus getting ready to go to work, or on the train, and just have something snappy and easy and ready to do, ready to look at. The idea of these books is beauty, beauty, beauty. Fill my eyes with beauty. I love this. Look, this is a mayonnaise receipt because that's what recipes used to be called. They were called receipts. And I just think that this is so gorgeous. I can just imagine what you guys can put together using this, and this. Because the pages are arranged in the book so you can pull them out. You can pull out any of these projects, work on them, and then stick them back into the pockets. And we think about that, and we think about that arrangement, and we think about, if you're working in a small space, let's suppose you go to an office every day, or maybe you are working from home. Wonderful. And you just want something at the side of your desk to kind of inspire you and keep you art active all through your workday. Keep your little creative mind fired. I like the way these turned out, y'all. This is a DIY rice paper project, and you're gonna love the way this feels because it almost feels like fabric. This is something from Judy that just kind of inspired this piece. This is a bit of coffee dot index card. I'm getting back into coffee dyeing, my friends, because it is summer here. This is from Michelle. I love it. And it's time to dye the paper. I don't do coffee dyeing when it's cold because I really do like to coffee dye in a very organic way, and that requires it just to be warm. Another little package for you to stick in your purse, stick in your bag, and wham bam, you know, Bob's your uncle. As my friend Diane Antone would say, you've got a beautiful piece of art. Speaking of Diane Antone, she is my watercolor guru, teacher. I'm going to put a link in the description box below. She has all kinds of tutorials on YouTube that can get you started in a watercolor, on a watercolor journey. I love all of these colors here, all those subtle blues, all of that. You know, it looks almost distressed back here. And then we end up with another pocket of goodies for you to play with. So, you know, these books are thick and they're put together with stretchy string, but a lot of times what you have to do is like put your hand on the book and smoosh it down to get the stretchy string in there. Okay, so we've got pink mandala, and she's got some pink and red beads on her, glass beads, wood beads, and I think that's about it. I love these beads. I thought they were so pretty. All right, let's take a look at gold mandala. You can hear my dogs snoring in the background. We've got, of course, I mean, if you're new here, you know, we've got Mia, who is a 14-year-old beagle, and we've got Susie, who is our 2.5-year-old hound dog. And he's a powerful snorer. So much so that some of us can't sleep at night and we have to go in other rooms to sleep because he likes the bed. Gold mandala has 2 gold plastic beads on it. It has some blue that kind of picks up this blue right here. I like the way that the spine came together on this beautiful book. Again, you know, she's chunky, but all kinds of wonderful chunky. Let's take a look and see what we have here. We're going to start out with a little bit of, I think this is Jane Davenport. This is a napkin, and it has a lot of facial images, a lot of portraits on it, which I thought was super, super cool. So we have that to spark your imagination. You know, we have some, I love anything cosmic, anything that relates to the planets, anything that relates to space. I think a lot of that was growing up in the, you know, during the space age. I grew up, I was born in 1958. I'll be 65 next month. Just take a minute. Can't believe that. But I think that's where my love of like rockets and planets and all that sort of thing came from. Sorry. Mr. Seuss is a little bit, I think he's probably wondering who I'm talking to. He's a new visitor to the studio. Mia has come up here from day one. She likes to hang out up here. And now Seuss is coming up here too, which is, I mean, it's kind of nice because he was afraid of the stairs for a really long time, and now he likes the stairs. I love the colors in here. There are pinks, there are blacks, a little bit of gold right here. Again, kind of a mandala theme as you go through this book. We've got some stickers right here. There are magazine images as well. You guys remember when I used to do hairy paper clips. We aren't going to do hairy paper clips anymore. Another just thick pocket of things to play with right here. Not for any specific reason, just that I felt like I like a streamlined look. My friend Casey always said that it was very funny. She said that these books always look like they're going to a party because they have the Very paper clips. And yeah, you know, they did. This is vintage from a pattern envelope. I think that that is really super cool. It has a little bit of fabric under it just for inspiration. And we've got a lot of that 80-pound paper. This is such a nice heft of paper. And it's a super cool size because you can pull it out and you can work on it. You can make cards, you know, greeting cards. What's our next big holiday? Well, we've got July the 4th coming up. And gosh, you know, is it really too early to get ready for the big push, you know, Christmas and Halloween and things like that? Oh, look, we got a little bit of Halloween in here for you to work with. I just said that and it was there. Woohoo! Love this vintage piece, you guys. This is an 1857 report to Congress. Amazing that the, oh, sorry, there's a little piece of fluff right there. Oh, it's fabric fluff. Thank goodness. A little doily for you to play with. Cutouts. I love anything that has to do with pirates, especially Jack Sparrow. This is Keith Richards. He played Jack Sparrow's father in some of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And I thought Crow's Nest, this little sticker, was a really fun item to add. You know, again, a curated piece that you can do with what you want. You know, make a piece of art or make a card or art trading card, or, you know, these books would be applicable for clusters. You know, lots of folks really do love to do clusters. So you got lots of items to play with. I think the interesting thing about clusters, y'all, is that it's so intuitive, the way that they're put together. You know, you take a substrate, you might put some fabric on it, you might put some lace on it, you might put a doily on it, you might put a focal image on it, and then you just kind of staple it together. I think my favorite part about that process is the whole stapling it together. Art can make you feel better. It's one of those things that your brain just really loves. Your brain loves to be stimulated in the art department. You know, we have enough going on in the world to make us uncertain and feel strange and feel like we're out of control. I hear something every day that I just cannot freaking believe my ears that I actually did hear this. This is a way to calm down. It's a way to get into a place where you feel worthy, where you feel loved, where you feel like you're a person of merit, where you're a person of value. Sometimes we just need that spiritual connection in order to proceed, especially now in this world, in this current climate that we found ourselves in. I love this. This is a key sticker as well as a little Chicago sticker 1910. These are plastic pieces. I thought they were super cool. All right, I have both of these in the Etsy store. They're $35. It's $10 to have them shipped to you, and I am doing shipping from home now. Again, you know, post office is a little trek for my bicycle skills, so we aren't going to do that. But I hope that you guys had fun taking a look at these, and join me on my watercolor journey as well, because we're just having a lot of fun with Diane Antone. All right, guys, thanks so much for your support. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for the opportunity to hopefully create some joy. Thank you for the opportunity to help you with your creative journey. Have a great day, y'all. See you soon. Bye.